Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, February 27. Outgoing Chairman of CARICOM, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, has called on regional heads of government to act decisively and to take action to build on the successes of the community over the years.
As a region, we must remain true to our core principles, and we must also act decisively and strategically to seize opportunities that the changing world circumstances present in the interest of the development of our countries and our people.
The Prime Minister urged his colleagues in CARICOM to provide greater opportunities for intra-regional investment, cross-border fertilization, and private sector interest and collaboration. He also emphasized that the real strength of the region came from all its member states working together in one accord.
It falls to us now to ensure that our collective visions are always balanced by monitoring our actual achievements and evaluating our capacity to implement.
Mr. Holness was addressing the 30th intersessional meeting of CARICOM heads of government in St. Kitts as the outgoing chairman of the group. The chairmanship will now be passed on to Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Timothy Harris, who will serve for 6 months. Before heading to the CARICOM meeting, Prime Minister Andrew Holness assured St. James residents that his administration remained committed to enforcing the rule of law and public order. He also warned criminals that the termination of the state of public emergency would not provide them with any coverage to carry out their illicit deeds.
Take no such comfort. We in this city, a year ago, literally faced the collapse of public order and the rule of law in Montego Bay. The government had to act, and we acted decisively so that we could preserve the individual freedoms of the citizens of Montego Bay.
The Prime Minister says Montego Bay, with its enterprise, industry, and creativity, has the possibility of becoming the pearl of the Caribbean. But he said this was dependent on the reduction of crime and citizens starting to respect the rule of law and public order.
Once those two critical elements are in place, which defines the civility and ultimately the civilization of the people, then the city will grow and expand.
Education Minister Senator Ruel Reid is reporting a successful administration of yesterday's first sitting of the Primary Exit Profile PEP. The minister visited several schools in St. Anne to get a first-hand view of the administration of the ability test component of the examination. The exam, which was administered in 1,104 centers across the island, measures students' ability to reason with words and quantities. Over 40,000 students were registered to sit the examination, which consisted of 40 single select multiple-choice items. The 2019 PEP exams continued with Language Arts Performance Task. Students will face the Mathematics Performance Task Test March 28. The curriculum-based test will be done on April 16 and 17. PEP replaces the Grade 6 Achievement Test, GSAT, as the National Secondary School Entrance Examination. It is intended to provide a better and more complete profile of students' academic and critical thinking capabilities at the end of primary level education. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton is imploring citizens to practice proper solid waste disposal in order to combat and eliminate the threat of vector-borne diseases. He was addressing the recent opening of a seminar looking at the impact of dengue fever, organized by Manpower and Maintenance Services.
I asked the vector management team, who said they inspected 500,000 containers, and nearly 80% of what they inspected were abandoned solid waste items that, frankly speaking, were inadequately disposed of and left in and around the house by all of us.
Even as he called on individuals to take personal responsibility for their environments, Dr. Tufton said the ministry was also looking to apply more stringent legal penalties where applicable.
You know, there is a law that speaks about nuisance, and we have cited a number of institutions. But I've said to my guys, let's look at the law to see how if we can strengthen those laws. Because I think we're going to have to employ all means necessary, because the cost is just too high.
Job seekers across the island could soon find it more convenient to market their skills to prospective employers. This as the Ministry of Labour and Social Security plans to provide greater access to its Labour Market Information System, LMIS. Minister Shahini Robinson says her ministry will expand its partnership with chambers of commerce across the island, where computers will be provided for persons to log on and lodge their resumes. She says this initiative, which is already operating in some chambers of commerce, is working well and helping persons secure employment.
And we intend to do that right through the island, through the different Chamber of Commerce. They have really forged a good partnership with us as we seek to develop our human capital.
And finally, $35.8 million has been allotted to continue upgrades to Jamaica's international postal system. The project is being executed by the Universal Postal Union. It is expected to increase Jamaica Post's ability to control and improve mail processing and handling. As such, computer equipment and furniture will be procured and delivered to post offices island-wide, while training sessions will be held for staff. The International Postal System, IPS, is also expected to be launched during the 2019-2020 fiscal year. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.